So I'm standing here in scenic Plano, Texas. I'm trying to put together this deal on my Guzzi 85 TT. Swap it out for a Suzuki DR 650. Maybe the black one, maybe the white one. Anyway, planning on building kind of my last light adventure bike, and while I'm thinning down the herd. So see if we can't put a deal together and make this happen for us. All right. So I've known this dealership for many years, since I was a PR guy with Aprilia, and they've got Aprilia and Moto Guzzi, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and I think CF Moto, maybe something else like that. But anyway, some really great people and great dealership right here in North Dallas area. So let's see what we can do. So while the guys are taking a look at this deal for me, I was wrong. It's not CF Moto. The other brand they have is Vespa, which is pretty cool for Dallas land. Anyway, so that's the showroom. It's pretty expansive here, and they actually have inventory of sizes. How about that? I'll try on a bunch of stuff. So as I said before, I've known AJ, one of the store owners here, and her husband. I've known them since I was a press manager for Aprilia way back. What was that, 04 or something like that. And I'm going to introduce you guys to the guy who hired me into the motorcycle world, a guy named Mike Cannon. And he was a sales manager at a Yamaha dealership, kind of the other end of Dallas. And I was going in there so often and just drooling on motorcycles just constantly, you know. And I had a little Suzuki GN 250, and I'd ride over there and I'd just look at the FZ 600 and wanted one of those so bad, and the really cool SRX 600 single cylinder bike. So this is all in that about 1987, 88-ish. There was like FZ 700s on the floor and stuff like that. So anyway, I went in there so often that Mike eventually looked at me and he goes, "Why don't you just work here?" And so they hired me, and I was a salesperson, and he taught me stuff about selling that I still use to this day. So really great lesson there, and I appreciate that. And when I got in touch with the dealership here, Mike is the sales manager now. Mike. Yep. Thanks for putting the deal together, buddy.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
anytime.
That's awesome. So as I was telling you guys, when I was a snot-nosed little kid riding a Suzuki GN 250 that I'd bought at Ron and Brian Suzuki up in Waukegan, Illinois, and brought it down to Dallas, which is a big city. Mm-hmm. And a GN 250 was inadequate. So I would come in and I would drool on the Yamahas all day long at Forest Lane Yamaha. Mike was a sales manager there, and you eventually got sick of me just hanging around.
Yeah, that's right. Basically, I just said, you might as well go to work if you're going to be here all the time.
Which I did. So I worked at the dealership in the sales department. And I said this earlier in the video, but you taught me sales lessons that stuck with me to this day.
Awesome.
Right? Yeah.
That's great.
And I remember very specifically one day, I think I was trying to sell a Yamaha scooter or something like that to a guy that was in the store, and I said something which I know is completely idiotic now, but I was so confident in myself. I'm like, yeah, you can price check any other dealership, and go ahead and check it out and see what we do. And literally let the guy walk out of the store, and Mike about tore my throat out, and he's like, "What are you doing? The guy's in here. Just shut up, stop talking." And that was That was the big lesson learned that day.
Good times.
Yeah. So how's the motorcycle industry treated you?
Man, it's been good. It's I've been back in the motorcycle business the last 6 years or so, and I've been fortunate to work with some really good stores and some good people. And it's funny, I still run into people from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like 40 years ago, we'll have a bikes and coffee on a Saturday, and I'll see 2 or 3 people that I haven't seen in forever. So it's a good time. It's been good to me.
I think once the passion's in you, it really doesn't leave. And you know, you might leave it every now and then, but you know, it's kind of always there. So
It brings out the little kid in everybody, I think.
well,
it
thank
really
God
does.
for that. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we need that, especially those of us who are starting to sport a little bit of gray.
Yes.
Yeah. This is earned, not bought.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. 100%.
Anyway, thanks for visiting, Mike. I sure appreciate it, my friend.
Thank you. I
And we'll
appreciate
see you down the road.
Absolutely.
Thanks, buddy. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I think we're going to be able to put together a little deal on this thing, and I'll be able to build up the bike, and we'll do a video probably over at Phil's airplane hangar. We'll do a video kind of taking the new motorcycle and my old motorcycle, my old DR's 650 that's kind of worn out and a little tired, and we're going to swap the bits back and forth and make a brand new light adventure bikes. So the only big debate on the DR 650 was black or white. White's the winner. So, see you down the dusty trail, guys. Got to build this one up, and then we're going to go have some fun on 650 cc's of air-cooled awesomeness. The Bush Hog. See you guys. Well, that was super cool. We were able to put together a deal. They took my Guzzi in on trade for a fair value on trade-in. Made it really, really easy for me. Which brought down the price of the new motorcycle to really only, a few grand. Saves a bunch on taxes, so one reason you might want to trade something in. And and I'm reminded on a regular basis that the motorcycle industry is a wading pool. It's not a swimming pool. I think in automotive land, you can go to the deep end and kind of pee in it and get away with it. But in the motorcycle world, it's a wading pool, so don't pee in the wading pool. And you're always going to see the same people. You're always going to see people who love it and who are in it. And so, if I can offer any unsolicited career advice to any of you sub 50-year-olds who've made it this far, just remember to take care of everybody, because you're going to see them again. You're going to see them at a bike meetup, you're going to see them at a rally, you're going to see them in a store, and maybe you'll see them when you're buying a brand new motorcycle from them and get to relive some great memories. So, love this industry. Can't wait to go ride my new bike, and looking forward to building that up with you guys, hopefully in attendance. Thanks. It's Robert, Gen X Gearhead, heading down the road.